Today I want to talk to you guys about how I accidentally started an axe collection. And it's a pretty cool story. Each one of these axes has kind of a neat story. So this video is just going to be talking about each one of these axes and the story behind each one of them. In 2023, I was finishing my time with my last employer, and I was at an event at Hartville Hardware, which is the biggest hardware store in America. And I was asking them about these hatchets that they had. And they didn't actually have this in stock. Last year I was at this same event and they had these in stock, and Jerry was showing me these things and I thought they were really cool. So in October of 2023, I was at that show at Hartville. I had asked about these hatchets and they didn't have any in the store. But I was told, you know, hey, send us an email after you get back and we'll talk to you about the prices and availability and all that stuff. So I was looking forward to working something out with the guys. So when I got home, there was a lot of stuff going on. I was in between job change and, you know, a lot of stress, a lot of emotion, honestly, going through that. And I just totally slipped my mind. I never emailed to ask about the prices or availability on that hatchet. And all of a sudden a box showed up in the mail from Hartville Hardware. And in it is this hatchet, along with a card that says thank you for everything over the years. I had a working relationship with them for probably 3 or 4 years in that position. And they had sent me this hatchet as a thank you. And this is a Gransfors Bruns, made in Sweden hatchet. This is the wildlife hatchet. And it's a pretty cool piece. Very sharp. I figured I could use this for making really small slivers off of pieces of firewood and kind of get some good fire starter off of that. I'm just going to put, as I'm doing this, I'm going to put these all on this towel over here because I'm not going to be able to jam them back into these pieces of wood. At the end of October, it was actually the day after my last day at my last job, and I was in between jobs. I didn't have a plan yet. There was nothing in the works, and I went to a small firewood event at Back 40 Firewood. Dan gave me this Deusen. I believe that this is called a roofer's axe because it has the hammer head on it. You've got the hatchet or the axe end of it, and then you've got this for pulling nails. And this guy's actually on YouTube too. He's got a channel. It's called Tim and Old Saws, and I'll put that in the cards here on YouTube. But this was a gift from Dan at Back 40, and it's really cool. And so this was the second of the axes that started my collection. After I started my new job, I was sent on a road trip, and we had to deliver new equipment to a customer out in New Jersey. While I was there, we met that customer. It was the first time. We delivered his new equipment, and he sent us home with some beef sticks and things that he had made. And also he had a couple of axes that he made for the boss of the company. So we took those home, and I thought it was really cool. It was a cool gesture that he gave us those beef sticks and stuff. So we actually had to ship him a couple of spare parts, and I decided I would send him some stuff too. So I sent him a couple of small token of thanks, and I saw he was making a video of a kindling. He called it, it's a double bit axe, but he called it for making kindling because you'll jam it into a stump and then you'll hit the piece of wood on the top of it and split it and make it in kindling. And anyway, I saw that he was making a video with that axe, and I thought it was really cool, so I commented on it, and he said, hey, I'll make you one. I said, no, you don't have to do that. And yeah, so he asked me for my address, and then he sent me one. And there's actually a video on YouTube of making this exact axe. So he started out with this Dunlap double bit here, and then I don't know how old this is. He told me that this is very old, this axe head is. And then you can see him build this thing on the channel. And it was really cool. It was really fascinating to watch. It was fun. And I can't wait to use this to make some kindling. I already have the kindling cracker, but this is going to be more fun, I think. And last, I'm going to look at my notes here because I did ask. I think he called this like a house axe, but this is the bit head on it itself says wood slasher, made by Kelly Axe Toolworks. So when he told me that he was sending me that double bit axe, of course, you know, I was I was appreciative and thankful, and I thought it was really cool. But he said, I'm going to send something else in there for you too. And this was that something else. Now, this is a nice axe. He said this would be one to keep in by your wood stove, you know, on a stump or something like that. Obviously, I don't have a ton of room back here to put another stump or something like that, but this thing I'm going to use outside by the campfire when we're camping this summer. And I'm going to I'll do a quick pan around of all the axes that I have sitting here. But it's really cool, the people that you meet in different jobs and different situations in life. And you know, I've always gone through life trying to treat others the way I want to be treated. And it's really cool when, you know, you do some nice things for people, and then all of a sudden they're doing nice things back for you. And I just, I couldn't be more thankful to have this axe collection started by accident. It's just been, it's really cool. Here's a closer look at the Gransfors Bruns Sweden wildlife hatchet. You can see this thing's got a really sharp edge on it. It's pretty lightweight. It came with a little leather sheath for the end of it too. I'm going to set that one down. I'm going to show you the Van Deusen. Van Deusen's got a really dark handle. It's really pretty. And then you can see this has also got a pretty sharp bit on it. And then you can see here for taking the nails out. And then you've got the hammer end of it as well. Here's that Dunlap double bit that Matt built for me. And this is pretty cool. There's a lot of character in this, you know, these old bit heads like this. This thing has seen a lot, and it'd be really interesting to know, you know, where it's been. And then lastly, here is, I have to zoom out a little bit here. I'll see if I can get a close-up of the name on it for you. This one's got some character up here too, but it's pretty cool, like I said, to see, you know, see, it's the wood slasher made by Kelly Axe Toolworks, Axe and Toolworks. But like, you know, you wonder how like this happened, where this thing has been. Well, like anything else, once you start something, it's hard to stop. And I think that I'll probably end up with a few more axes or hatchets. I'm going to end up making kind of a display wall in my office, but I need to renovate the office first. And having that display wall, I got all kinds of stuff that I've collected, especially over the last couple of years, just dealing with people. There's been so many awesome people that I've dealt with in my life, and especially in this last, I would say, 12 to 24 months. I've met so many great people, made so many connections, and you know, this collection of axes is just kind of a testament to that. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It's kind of fun to make this just to talk about these things, and I am by no means, I really don't know much of anything about these things yet, and I'm just kind of looking forward to using them, sitting around the campfire this summer, and you know, making memories. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.